You ready? Okay. So I think we're live now, right? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're just waiting for people to come on. But in the meantime, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get started. Yeah? Okay, sounds good. So, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Naya Plus Life, Self-Care Sunday. So, today we're going to do something a little different. Chloe, what are we doing today?
Self-reflection.
Oh, we'll get there for sure. So today we are doing basically how to create your own vision board. I know I remember before I used to be like, oh, vision boards seem so cool. And, I know people do them, but, how do we actually do them? And I went to a seminar last year, and then I did it again this year. And it was awesome. So really, I wanted to chat with you about exactly how we did that. And I'm going to show you my vision board for 2021. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on today. In terms of other things, what else is happening? What else is happening? You can't remember? Okay, so in terms of other things, just a quick update, life update. We went to go and see a fantastic investment property yesterday, which was pretty cool in Niagara, right? And I think we're going to put an offer in. We will see. But I'm super nervous, super excited. We had a inspection of it this morning, right? And we did it via Zoom. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we did an inspection of it this morning via Zoom, and yeah, I can't even believe it. Anyway, so that's what's happening. But in the meantime, Chloe and I are just kind of chilling here. It's Sunday. It's kind of a gray day outside, and yeah, and we're just wearing our PJs. I got my silks on. Let me just show you. Okay. So this is actually a like a satin two-piece set from Fashion Nova. And yeah, I remember I used to always just dress grubby at home because you're like, oh, well, you don't really need to, do it up. But I'm like, you know what? This is all about self-care. Like, why not look good at home? Doesn't matter if anybody's watching. It's about you. It's all about you. Anyway, so yeah, so this is what we're doing today. I also wanted to give you a quick update on a video that I'm going to be putting out next week, and it is about my hair journey. So you guys, I don't know if you know, but I've had my sister locks. It'll be 7 years in April, and super excited about that. So yeah, so yes, my hair is a good length now, but it wasn't always the case, and I struggled people with my hair for years. So I'm going to be talking about that in in an upcoming video. And also I took some footage of the house that we are looking at putting an offer in. So I definitely want to go through that with you because I think it's important that, people are able to kind of, learn from others in terms of what they're doing and that sort of thing. So anyway, so that's what's up. So anyways, let's talk about our vision board. So I went to this, I was on Zoom this year because everything that's going on, but went to a vision casting Zoom event just a few months ago. And one of the things that they did was hey, Shay, how you doing, girl? So one of the things that they did was they actually delivered a package like this, okay? And they made it cute with the little, I know, right? So they made it cute with the little feathers and all of that. So when we saw this, they actually drove it and delivered it to us. What? Oh, about to go on a nice long walk. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, they delivered this to our house. So each person who had pre-registered for it, they delivered it. And I will give you the contact information for vision casting if you guys ever want to do it yourself. And so they also delivered the frame, the magazines, everything that you could need to do your own vision board, which was pretty cool. So today I just kind of want to go through the steps of what, I did to do my vision board. And yeah, and then if there's something that you might be able to get from that, that's awesome. Oh, go ahead. Oh, can you read that? Chloe's going to do my reading for me today.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Like the whole packaging and everything. And it's all about like presentation, and they are totally on point when it comes to presentation. Miss Chloe, do you know where the sheets are?
Yeah.
Could you pass them to me? So in the package was basically a step-by-step guide on exactly how to do it.
Hi.
Right? A step-by-step guide on how to actually do your vision board, which I thought was pretty neat. And we'll go through that really quickly. The other thing they had in here was they actually gave you magazines, right? So a bunch of magazines that you could cut out your pictures for the vision board. They also gave a notebook, right? So you can write your thoughts.
Hi, Simone.
Hey, Simone, how you doing?
Hi.
Okay. And then they gave you some, little pieces and things like that that you could use to just kind of make your vision board a little bit more creative with stenciling and things like that. And then they gave you a blank card and an envelope. I know, right? So I'll tell you towards the end. No, you can't open the envelope yet. Okay. Yeah, blank card and envelope. And so I'll tell you what they had us do with that later. Okay, just at the end. So first thing we want to do when we are looking at doing our own vision board is start with
Self-reflection.
Okay, so with self-reflection, you're definitely going to want to just kind of think about where you're at, where you want to be, maybe some of the things that you maybe did or didn't accomplish. They actually gave us a list of questions to go through to kind of get your mind in that headspace, right? So I'm going to read out the questions for you, and then that way you guys can like leverage this yourself. And again, they did this really nicely. The packaging is great, but it doesn't need to be all of that, right? Like you can literally just get your own notebook and start doing the do, right? So first question, how would you describe this season in your life? Second, what are some of the activities that give you energy? What pumps you up? I know for me, meditation helps me like get grounded and like, just kind of get my mind right. And definitely gives me kind of a burst of energy, typically like a couple hours after the actual workout. What are some of the habits that you would like to discontinue, right? So for me, go ahead, read it.
I'm good. Just working in wanted to see
Thanks, Simone. So some of the things that you want to stop doing, right? So for me, it was, like just overeating and like not listening to my body. I would think that I was hungry, but really I was just thirsty and I needed water, right? Like those types of things, or eating just because food was in front of me rather than, really thinking about, okay, do I actually want this food? Or is this just some sort of mechanism because I'm bored or I'm tired or I'm thirsty and I'm just trying to cover that up, or stressed, right? And then what are some of the frustrations? They also ask you to think about 2020 and some of the goals, visions, and dreams that you actually didn't pursue. And then for 2021, what are some of the goals, visions, and dreams that you want to pursue? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? And then what are some of the new skills or qualifications that you might like to learn for this year? So for me, and I think I talked about it, like I wanted to learn more about finance. I wanted to learn more about investing. I want to learn more about real estate. And those are kind of key things for me. So definitely that you'll see that's on my dream board. But what do you guys want to learn? Because it's really important as people that we don't stay stagnant. When you stop learning, you stop growing, right? And I know people always say, oh, yeah, you can't teach an old dog new tricks or what have you. Sorry, it's my auntie. Okay. Do you want to text her back and just, you know? So yeah, so it's just really important to kind of keep that going and keep growing. Then they had us do like a brain dump sheet. So basically, all of those dreams, any fears, any goals, just put it all on one sheet of paper and just look at it and review it and kind of see like where you're at. Then what they had us do is they had us identify our kind of core values, right? And break those into categories. So purpose was one, personal development, career, finance, and then also family, of course, um, spiritual, self-care, and friends. And then they had an other category as well. So you don't have to do all of those, but if there are certain ones that speak to you, you're going to want to make sure that you have that as your categories. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take, and I mean, shoot, you could have, I think, total of like 8 or 9 categories. But what you're going to do is you're just going to take those categories and focus on 2 or 3 of those categories. And that's going to be what's represented in your vision board. Okay. So what are the 2 or 3 most important things to you? And what you're going to do is each one of those categories, you're actually going to put together a SMART goal. So what do you want to accomplish in, let's say it's finance, self-care, and family, right? So what is it that you want to accomplish in your finance goals for this year? What is it that you want to accomplish in your family goals for this year? And then, self-care or health or what have you. What kind of goals do you want to accomplish? And so the key thing though is that when you're doing these goals, they have to be SMART, right? So specific, measurable, achievable.
You have a brain fart.
I do. I did have a brain fart. I'm not very smart. Anyways, but definitely you want to, you know what? I did a whole video on how to make SMART goals. So definitely go and check that out. And it literally goes by step with you on how to do your SMART goals. So definitely check that out. But yeah, so basically you're going to basically take those 2 or 3 categories and then make a SMART goal based on each one of them that you'd really like to accomplish this year. Okay. And then you can go ahead and get started because now you've categorized your board really, right? So I'm not sure if you can see this okay, but on my board, we're just going to go through it here. Oh, you know what, babe? Can you turn off that light just behind us? Because it's the circular one. Yeah. Please. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. This one right here. Yeah, because I'm seeing the reflection on it. Okay, that's better. So if you see, so in my board, definitely health and self-care and making sure that I'm taking care of myself mentally, physically, and emotionally was definitely a key part of my board. So you'll see here just a few different things that relate. I've even got like foot care, nail care. You guys know that I've been on that tip for the last little bit. Also, I want to give a shout out to Shai Sarai. She gave me a tip on this Amazon, which one is it called? Yeah, the Gellin 12 color Amazon kit. Okay, yeah. So she gave me a tip on the Gellin 12 color nail color set. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to actually pick, this nail polish set just to help because I think I mentioned last week, we are in total shutdown right now. So you can't get your nails done. You can't do anything. So I really want to maintain my nails. Oh, heck, it's looking like I'm going to start right over again. But I really want to do that. And if I have to do it myself, hey, it's a new skill I can learn, right? So thank you so much, Shirai. If you guys haven't checked her out, she's got a great YouTube channel where she talks all about her weight loss journey. So make sure you go and check that out. I'll make sure I put a link in the description as well. So this section here, all about self-care. There's actually a quote from Oprah kind of in the center, and it says, whatever our dreams, ideas, or projects, we plant a seed, nurture it, and then reap the fruits of our labors. right? And that's what it is, right? Like if you look at even last year, again, little wins, little goals, right? Whether it was health goals, whether it's family goals or finance goals, it's all about figuring what they are and then just taking little steps. Things aren't going to magically happen in a day, but it's just important that you take those little steps and you kind of nurture those goals along the year, so that in the next season what you've planted will pop up and sprout, right? Um, and then here I've got more on finance and investments. I saw this picture of a Black female real estate wealth creator, and so I put her picture up here because I'm thinking all about investing in that. Over here is my family section, and it really talks about, spending more time with the family, the girls, taking trips. I know we can't do that during COVID right now, but as soon as we can and it's safe, I want to travel and I want to take these girls to, some places. Like the girls want to go to Hawaii. Yeah. And eventually Miami. Where else? I think it would be great to also take them to Africa, right? To Ghana to go see my grandmother, right? Oh, there's bees. Anyway, so yeah, I want to take them to go see my grandmother. She's like in her 90s, so definitely traveling is a big thing that I want to do with them. But overall, that's kind of my 4 sections, which is health, finance, and family, are my big ones. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to share with you today, you guys. The other thing is that when you are doing your vision board, make sure you put it somewhere that you will see every day, because this will not help you if it's sitting in a closet, getting no sunlight, and nobody can see it. You know what I mean? But bye, sweetie. I'll see you later. But definitely, you just want to make sure that you put this somewhere, whether it's in your bathroom, above your bed, somewhere that you're going to see it every day, so it keeps it top of mind and always refer back to it, right? Anyway, so that's it for you guys today. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Again, we're going to do the hair journey video, and I'm going to show you the investment property and all about what we're doing there. Okay, so we'll see you. Oh, what is it?
Guys have to subscribe in 5 seconds.
Okay, so make sure subscribe in 5, 4, 3.
2.
My fingers won't go like that.
3,
2, 1.
Did you do it? It better be good.
Or we hope you did. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Chloe, thank you for helping me today. Maybe we'll bring Brooke in the next time. But yeah, you guys have an amazing Sunday. Bye.